What is up guys, it's Thibaut Ranger, welcome to my channel. I'm currently following a fitness instructor as well as a personal training courses. And today I'd like to welcome you to a new video series I'll be putting up on my YouTube channel, which is called Science Applied to Fitness and Bodybuilding. And really the goal of these videos is going to use science in order to answer fitness and bodybuilding related questions, as well as to debunk fitness myths. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so in today's video we're going to talk about squatting and especially why you should squat ass to grass. Now, this is a really controversial subject in the fitness and bodybuilding industry, but we're going to take a look at the anatomy of the human body as well as physics to find out why you should squat ass to grass. So, the number one reason you're gonna hear people telling you that you shouldn't squat below parallel, so below 90 degrees, is because it's going to put too much pressure on your knees. Well, let me tell you, that's completely false, and let's find out why together. We're going to take a look at physics to understand how much pressure is put on your knees during a squat. And actually, it's really easy to understand. There is a physics rule that says that the bigger the contact surface of force is applied on, the less pressure there is going to be. I'm going to take skiing as an example. As you may or may not know, there are different types of skis for different types of snows. But have you ever noticed that the skis used for the powder, for powdery snow, are much more wider than the ones we use for the slopes? Well, there is a reason behind that. Powder skis are made much wider so we can create a bigger contact surface, so there is less pressure put overall on your skis. There's gonna be less pressure put per square meters, so you don't sink into the fresh powdery snow. Now, let's try to apply this principle to the squat. I'm going to put a picture down below for you guys so you can see better. In this picture, we can see the bones that make up the knee. We have the tibia, we have the femur, and we also have the patella. Each of the four phases down below are representing the depth of your squat. Here on figure 1, you have a partial squat, so about just 40 degrees right here. Then you have about 70 to 80 degrees. Then you have 90 degrees, and then you have below 90, so about 120 degrees. Now, remember the surface I talked about when it came to skis? Here, the surface is going to be the area behind your patella and the tissues that enroll your femur. So, I drew it here so you can see better. Yeah, please excuse my drawing skills. So here you have the patella, your femur, and your tibia. And here is a representation of your knee during a full squat. So when you're all the way down, ass to grass, 120 degrees. I shall have drew the femur a little bit this way. Yeah, better. So 120 degree squat, a full squat. So as you can see, compared to the figure 1, which is a partial squat, here on a full squat, the contact surface between your femur and your patella area is much bigger. And so we get back to our physics rule, which says the bigger the contact surface is, the less pressure there is going to be. So squatting ass to grass is actually going to reduce the pressure put on your knees. Because the contact surface is much bigger, all the forces that are going to be applied on your knees, coming through your body weight or the bar you're putting on your back, all the forces are going to be distributed in this area, in this much bigger area. And therefore, because it is distributed over a bigger area, the less pressure there is going to be per square centimeters, the less pressure there's going to be on your knees. Down below, I'm going to put a study done by Nizel and Ekholm on the back squat. As you can see, where we have the most pressure on our knees is when we're doing a partial squat. It's up to 7,000 newtons. And when we go down, so when we go to parallel, 90 degrees, the pressure is reduced. Now, if we go below parallel, the pressure is even less. So we can come to the conclusion that there's absolutely no problem squatting ass to grass, squatting below parallel. And it's actually going to be better for your knees because you're taking pressure off them. And also, squatting ass to grass, you're going to be recruiting much more muscle fibers. So yeah guys, it's all beneficial. Squatting ass to grass is all beneficial. You got nothing to lose. It's just better for you. So yeah guys, that's it for today. I hope you understood the principles and the reasons behind squatting ass to grass. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to write something down below in the comment section. You can also find the links to all my social medias in the description box down below. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see you guys soon for another video, and in the meantime, train hard, train smart, peace.